Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. I'm going to give you guys the rundown of love during lockup. And I'm not going to go by episode, detail by detail, because what is the common denominator in the last episode was that these women that lost their mind, okay? Lost their ever fearing mind. Jessica, she's a nurse, a registered nurse, worked in the prison system, and is shocked that her man, the man that she plans to marry, she uprooted her life, she quit her job, she threw everything away. She has two children. They only show one on TV. She's going to take all her children and run down to the South to live with this man, and to come to find out he has a drug dependency issue, and she is totally shocked. Totally shocked. And you know what? She's going to be more shocked. It's not going to be filmed, but he's got more time added because he gave the little eye to another woman inmate. Apparently, they sometimes house women in the same prison as men. They have a separate ward, but maybe they cross paths. And something happened, and he hit somebody in the process because he was told not to look. Anyway, anyhow, he got more time added. So I hope she understands and checks in on that. If she hasn't dumped him by now, I hope she goes and look at that because he's looking at other women. Moving on to Melissa. Now, Melissa's shocked that her man has a drug dependency issue. And I'm like, you have studied this man since high school. High school. And you don't know that? You don't know that? You have dreamed about this man for decades. And now it's come to fruition, and you don't think that you should cross your eyes? No, dot your I's and cross your T's. It ceases to amaze me. And then we have Chelsea, the hearing impaired chick. She did not know that her man has so many felonies. I mean, you are looking for felons, right? That's what they come with. You're not coming in for basket weaving. It's not camp. It's prison. And then his Mike's mother, that's the man that Chelsea likes. His mom gasses her up and talks about how pretty she is, and oh my goodness, you are such a pretty thing, and you are just the bee's knees. Then they go down to the attorney's office, and they tell him the story, and the mother seems like she might, she wants a little change for her son's little mini stroke. But the attorney doesn't feel as if they're going to win, but he will gladly take their money. And Chelsea doesn't have any money, but if she did, she would probably give it to the mom to pursue that for the chance of Mikey getting out a month earlier or some crazy stuff. He's going to get out in a couple of months. So Chelsea's more in it for getting Mike out on early release, and mom wants some change. Okay. But I'm like, wait it out. And then we have Justine. Justine is going to be on the next episode. The next season is going to be of Love After Lockup. And she's on the phone talking to her man, trying to figure out where he's getting this money from. And I'm like, shouldn't you figure that out or ask those questions before you got married? Now that you're married, you're going to put him on blast as if he's going to confess on national television how he gets his money? No, ma'am. And don't act like you had no opportunity. This was the first time since you got the car. No, ma'am. You said he gave you other gifts. Plenty of opportunities to ask where he's getting this money. Totally floors my mind. How these women are going to just marry these men, going to quit their jobs and do all this stuff and not really know the man that they're doing this for. I'm like, did a matchmaker set them up or something? How did they not know these basic things about the men? That's all I'm saying. I am just shaking my head. Wow. I'm like, I don't know. It's just a quick little check. You can find things easily. But I guess they are in love with being in love. That's all I'm going to say. They are in love with being in love because that's the only thing I can think of, because the rest doesn't really matter to them. So what do you guys think of that? That's the low down dirt I have. Jessica man is going to spend some time. He's looking at other women in jail. Probably talking to them. I bet you they're all talking to other women. But anyway, that's the deal. And you know what? Another thing about switching gears to Chelsea. Now, he calls his mom, but he has yet to call Chelsea about anything. So I wonder why Chelsea wound up going down to the attorney's office when he couldn't even call her. He hasn't been calling her in a long time. That'll be my main question. Why haven't you called me? I happened to visit your mom and then you happened to call her during my visit. Why doesn't she ask that question? Oh my goodness, there are so many questions, and these women are just like losing their minds. Losing their minds. All right, my loves, I'm going to end it right here. You guys know what we're going to do. We're going to talk about this mess. Somebody might jump into the comments. I'm not sure. They better come with some defense because I'm wondering, how does this happen? Anyway, my loves, you know what you do. Hit the subscription bell if you have not already. Make sure that notification bell, check it because YouTube plays trick. Check it and make sure it is clicked because sometimes that may not be the case. All right, my loves, I'll check you all out on the flip side. So love, peace, and cocoa butter.